back. Today I am joined by Jennifer Murphy over at the Recreation Center area department. And then we also have Liz Scheid, who is here on behalf of the Equestrian Center. Well, welcome everybody. How are you both doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good, good. All right. So Jennifer, you and I haven't talked in a while, except probably through email. So nice to see your smiling face.
Thank you. Nice to see you too.
And then Liz, nice to meet you. Welcome to the Equestrian Center in our little land of Laguna Woods Village.
Thank you.
Welcome. So Jennifer, would you like to start, or do you want Liz to start, or what would you like to do?
Liz is our interim supervisor. She is running the show over there. So she has a lot to say about the facility and all the happenings and what we can offer there. Okay. So I say we get started with her, and then I can come in later and talk about some of the events and things that I've had my hands in.
Okay, that's great. All right, Liz, go ahead. So obviously we have an equestrian center and it is right down the way. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so our equestrian center is located at the corner of Moulton and El Toro, right behind the Starbucks. It can be a little hard to find. You can only enter from one side of the road, so you kind of have to look for us, but we're not behind a guarded gate. And we are, when we're up and running, open to the public, so anybody can come and visit us.
Okay. And you guys have not only riding lessons and things where you are open to the public at some point, but you also have boarding and stalls. Tell me about those.
So we are a 40-horse barn, so we can house 40 horses on the property. We, as in Laguna Woods Village, we own 12 horses on the property, and those are horses that we run our lessons off of.
Okay.
They're loved and cared for by the staff every single day, and they're available to the public to come and visit. Okay. All the other horses on the property belong to private boarders, so they are residents of Laguna Woods have the opportunity to keep their horses here at this wonderful facility that we have, and we have so much to offer, and they have this unique opportunity where people in the public, it's not available to them.
So let me ask you, do you have stalls available now?
We do. We have stalls that are available to move into right now.
Okay, so you said it is only for Laguna Woods Village people that have the opportunity, the residents that can use those stalls, correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, very good. Also, I saw some pictures come by of a horse named Blaze and a baby. Tell me what happened there.
So Baby and Blaze have been with our program for numerous years, probably over 10 years from the research that I've done. Baby and Blaze are in their mid to late 30s. It is their time to retire. So they are going to go off to a rescue called Sunny Oasis Rescue. It's a 501c3 up in the high desert, and they are going to live out their days together in a very large stall and just retire and have fun. No more work. They're going to live out their days.
Will you replace those two horses with others?
Yes, so they have been placed with this rescue who has graciously opened their doors to them to just be horses. You know, a horse can't expect a better retirement than that.
Well, that's awesome. That's great. So obviously under the restrictions that we have from the governor and the Orange County Health Department, you guys are not open to the public except those that have their boarding there. So what have you been doing to, fill your time?
Oh, my time is full all the time. So we do have our 12 horses on the property that we need to get out and exercised every single day. We used to be running our riding program, and everyone would exercise the horses for us. Mm-hmm. Now me and my instructors and my staff are taking care of everybody, getting everyone exercise so they stay happy and healthy. Horses love to work, and just like us, exercise is extremely important to staying sane. So we're trying to keep everyone happy and sane here.
Now, is it just you, or you have other people helping you?
So I have 2 riding instructors with me and 2 stable hands. I have Tomas and Julio. Tomas has been with the stables for 21 years, and okay. Julio has been with us for 8.
Okay.
They know the ins and outs, and they know how to take care of anybody and everybody around here.
Now, what about instructors? It's been a while since I've been over there. Do you have new people?
I do. So I have Haley Newberry. She just graduated from Laguna Hills High School. She was with our riding program as a volunteer and a rider before she was hired on as an instructor. She has now been with us for a year. She is absolutely wonderful coming out of her shell. And we have a new hire, Haley Yoakum. She graduated from Cal Poly Pomona this last year with a degree in animal science. And she is going to make a great addition with us.
Oh, that's great. And then, Jennifer, tell me a little bit about, obviously things have changed so much over the last 4 or 5 months. Did you guys have some concerns about what was going to happen with the Equestrian Center?
We definitely have concerns about everything, and every day so much is changing. And so we're partly trying to keep up with what's being released, what we can do. We're constantly checking to see if things have changed, but also trying to keep everybody at the center happy and healthy. Liz has had to implement some CDC guidelines to keep everybody safe, staff and boarders. There's also vets and vendors that come on site from time to time to do various services for the horses. So we've had to buckle down, make sure that everybody's safe. Liz has different products and items that are available for, staff, vendor, or a boarder, so that everybody is safe while they're there. But right now, with the time that we have, we're really trying to kind of look at our writing program and see what we can develop it into. So Liz has been working we have an ad hoc committee, and she's been meeting with other residents and discussing, what do they want? What would they like to see? And currently there is a new program under development that is going to expand on our writing program. Liz can probably give you a few of the different types of things that they're considering. Me, for example, can tell you, I don't have that much experience with horses. I have probably ridden a horse just as many times as the average person, but I really rely on her for her expertise, and she has some really great ideas that we want to expand upon. The lessons that we currently have, to me, seemed very basic. There wasn't a lot of options or levels or different skill sets. So she's really been working hard with the residents as well to kind of come up with this new plan, this new program that we hope to roll out when we can reopen. And I'm sure she can give us some information about that.
That's a good idea, because everybody has different levels, as you know, and providing a basic introduction one is fine. And we went through the whole process probably about 8 months ago, and then they had it one up from that. But beyond that, it didn't seem like you really could do very much. Now, I don't know if that's a limitation on your facility, because it's not huge, but you do have the large riding ring where you could seem to do like higher skilled classes. Is that correct, Liz?
Yeah. So what we're looking to do, we still want to keep our beginner, intermediate, and advanced classes going for those individuals who really, this is like a bucket list item, just to go out and get on a horse, that they want to improve their skills that way. But people are looking for so many different things when it comes to horses. They're just in different stages. So something else that I want to roll out is a trail riding prep class for people who want to go on trail rides, but maybe don't want to leave the safety of the arena just yet, or they want to hone their own skills first before going out on the trail. When you're on a trail ride, there are a lot of different things that can happen that can concern you and concern your horse, and keeping yourself calm. So being able to implement those types of things in a very controlled environment is one of the programs that we're going to roll out. We also want to roll out a class that possibly, we have to get clearance first, possibly a bareback riding class. This is a class that is solely going to be at the walk. It really works on your connection with the horse and being able to communicate with them less with your hands and being on their face, and more with your body language and connecting with the horse itself.
What about a therapy program? Because, I know the Shea Riding Center, and that's kind of far for people if they wanted some sort of, therapy. And I know that's geared more towards younger children. So I didn't know if you guys would think about having anything like that for the elderly who might need that kind of connection.
Yeah, so that's another one we're working on, specifically with the ad hoc committee. We have so many people with so many great ideas that we want to create this a class, or just a come and visit, where people who might not be able to physically get on a horse, or it's not something that they can do, but they still have the opportunity to handle the horse, learn about it, bring their young kids because we only take kids in our riding program who are 10 years and older. For those kids that are younger who still want to get involved, this is a great, children are sponges. This is a great time to teach them about how to take care of a horse. This is how we brush them, and this is why we brush them this way. And parts of the horse and being able to care for them. So that is definitely one of the programs we're looking at bringing in as well.
Okay, great. And then I'm assuming there really isn't anything planned for the rest of the year at the Equestrian Center, correct, Jen?
No, unfortunately, recreations events are all on hold, but the Equestrian Center does host 4 events a year. 2 of the events are for the riders, I would say. It's always open to all residents, but they do a play day when all of the riders and the boarders can kind of come out and have a friendly competition in the large arena. They also have another event that they do in the summer where we have a Norco drill team that's been coming out, I don't know, for probably over 10 years. And they come out and do a performance, and that's always a great show. And then the 2 largest events that have kind of been expanding over the last few years are our Easter event and our Hoedown event. Easter's a great time for residents to bring their grandkids, show them that you can have fun here with grandma and grandpa as well. It's always a free event. The bunny's there's egg hunts, crafts, all kinds of fun stuff. And then more recently, the Hoedown, unfortunately, we're going to be missing that this year, but it's one of our newest, biggest events. We roll out a giant stage. There is a country western band. We've got food trucks. The picnic tables are all out on the lawn. There's games for family, and then of course dancing and line dancing, and that's also a free event. And it's really showcasing the property, and it's kind of a different environment. A lot of our events are in clubhouses, and when we have it there, it really changes the atmosphere and the environment, and it's a whole different event, and it's really a great one.
Yeah, I remember you guys had that one last year. And hey, I got a band for you, the James Kelly Band.
James Kelly. All right, we'll look
They
into
are
it.
good. I've seen them down at the San Juan Hills Club down there, and they're very fun. Good line dancing songs.
Nice.
All right. Well, it's good to see you both. Thank you for joining us today. And, we do look forward to most of our activities coming back online. So, and Liz, welcome. It's nice to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Good to see you.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And we'll be right back after this.